What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Fox Chamber. As you remember in the last video about the RedFox, that I had an issue with I guess all the window trim molding, the seal of basically all of this right in here is all jacked up, just dry rotted basically. It's terrible. All around the top, all of that. Yeah, all of that right there, all of it's jacked up. But on the inside, this piece right here looks pretty good. I mean, it's still pliable, you know, so I'm not gonna replace it. Even though I know some are saying, well, if you got it already taken apart, you should go ahead and replace it. But I'll send that money in another direction. But like I was saying, it's still pliable, still can move it around. Here's the inside portion right here. You can see how bad this thing looks. I mean, there's literally a big chunk right here missing. And that needs to be replaced, and I have it all in the trunk like I showed you. So we're gonna get started taking this thing loose, getting it fixed. So we all just hang out and I don't know. I'm trying to decide if I want to do like a tutorial on this thing or not. But anyway, I'll just take you through the process, either way it goes. The first thing I'm going to do is take off this screw right here. I think it's just the one. And then take this bolt out, or this screw out, and I think it's like a hex screw in there, or a Torx bit or something like that in there. So we're going to take that, and that out first. And well, I'll see about these door panels right here. I might not have to take those out. It might be just connected to the actual panel itself. So but first, let's take those out and see where we at. Yo, I've been driving this bad boy right here back and forth to work for the last few days just to see if there's any oddball kinks in it or anything. And so far this car's running out pretty good. I don't see any major issues or nothing like that with it, which is great. I don't want to have to deal with too many unforeseen issues. That's probably the first time this thing has come off since '85. All right, as I'm tearing everything up. Yeah, I can tell this stuff hasn't been taken off since the beginning. Of course, since all that molding and stuff is bad as it is, yeah, it hasn't been touched. All right, that taken off. All right. I thought that wasn't supposed to come out that easy. The little screw that's supposed to hold this in wasn't tight. That's taken off, that's off. You gotta drop this, lower this mirror as well. So let me go get some tools, I'll be right back. All right, and this is a 9mm. I actually think I could use something smaller, but it's taking it off. Well, first issue is that the little nut that you're supposed to take off to remove the rear view mirror, the part that goes into the mirror itself backed out. So that's gonna be an issue that we're gonna have to fix here in a little bit. All right, mirror's out. And as you can see right there, that one hole, it's still up there on the window. See, it's supposed to look like that. It's supposed to come out with this, but it did not. So I'll go ahead and try to pull that thing. Well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna try to do this. I'm trying to leave it in there for right now. I'll mess with it later. Well, let's start pulling this door panel off. And I got an actual tool for that. So get around here. And the way it's looking, this door panel might have been off previously too. And the way it looks. But anyhow, let me put you down. Get this door panel off, and I'll get back with you in a sec. All right, got this panel out. Well, I got it disconnected from the door, all up there. And I did take those 2 bolts out, which I think I got to take one more out right here. I told you this 85 is gonna be a learning curve. Yep, I got another screw right there I gotta take out. It did rain last night, so you can see it's a little wet right there, probably because of the seal not being very good. But yeah, all the little sound deadening material is still here. So if this thing was taken off or whatever, it wasn't abused. It was put back together pretty good. I guess looks like it's got twisted up around the door handle there. Ripped all that up. Yep. All that's soaked. Let's see about trying to put that back on there like it's supposed to be. If I can. Maybe I can tape it down or glue it down or something. But yeah, look at all this stuff still intact. Yeah. So, try to put all of this stuff back like it was, just so it'll, you know, maybe help with the sound and all. Alright, here's the inside of the door. Yeah, it looks pretty good. No rust or nothing like that in the bottom, so of course, you know, that's a big plus. Yeah. So now we gotta get all this, you know, we gotta get all this channel right here taken out. And it goes way down in here. Because y'all remember I've done this on the white car, on the GT. So I'm not going to go into too much detail. Just want to take you through the process once again if you haven't seen the other. But yeah, look at all this stuff. It is done. It is done for. But first, see, it goes all the way down in here. All that channel molding, or the window channel molding. So we're going to have to let the window up. And somehow, if I could remember how to get this thing out of there. But I'll get back with you in a little bit when I start snatching some of this stuff out. Oh, this stuff is so brittle. Now I just got the one piece down here to take loose. Everything else is out. Yeah. And all that right there. I'm gonna take all this piece right here out as well, but I'm gonna get to that in a minute. I might need to take it out. Yeah, I might need to take this piece out now so I can get this to slide up. All right. Yeah, let me do that. Yeah, FYI, this piece just pretty much just pops right up. I mean, I just got in there and kind of pried it up. It popped right out. It's got a couple of little spots, little mounting points. As you can see, they match up with the window, like right there, there. Yeah. But this pops right up. So now we can get that piece on the inside out, and this, I'm replacing this piece as well because of that that seal on the outside is gone. Alright, coming back over here to the inside. Let's see here. I'm gonna do this because the window is riding in that channel. Let's see if I can let the window up out of the way. Pull it. Slide it out. Yeah, it looks like it's coming out. Ooh, that sounds terrible. Get that piece out. I think there's, yep, there's one more little piece down here in the bottom. Yeah, make sure if this thing breaks, get all the pieces out of the bottom of your door. You're gonna have a nice little rattle down there in the bottom. But all that is out now. Yeah, got my seat covered up just so I won't mess these things up. Yep. Oh, one little piece. One little stray piece in there still. Yep, there you go. Had that still in there. But now all of the window channel is out. So now I gotta grab the other window channel, see how it matches up. Make sure I grab the left and right piece because I know there's a left and right to this thing. And then I'll get back with you in a minute. Alright, all the stuff that we got. Here's the door, run channel, right hand side. Yep, I knew the stuff had left and right. And this is the piece that we need right on top. And this fits all the doors. That's the molding to the actual door. And door run channel, left side. And of course these two pieces right here. That go on the outside. You can see that's a nice satin color, which we're gonna try to find so we can do the rest of them. The outside trimmed the same way. But first, we're gonna run this right here. All right. We'll get this thing out the package. Yeah, upon further eval, I gotta take this bolt out and this bolt out right here so that that channel right there can swing back a little bit so I can get it in there and run it up the window. So we're gonna do that, and I don't think there's nothing on this side I need to take loose. I tell you what, that's one good thing about these windows being manuals or whatever. I don't have a lot of extra motors and stuff in the way, so this shouldn't be too bad of a task. But let me go ahead and take this loose and that loose and then start running this channel. All right, got this bolt loosened, so this will move around a little bit. Got that bolt completely out. But I'm gonna start right here in this corner and kind of work around and go down the channel and on that side right there as well. Get back with you in a sec when I got this thing going. Whew. Well, not quite done with this window yet. I just remembered something. I hated doing this. Yeah, I hated doing this. But I'm down to right about here, and it is aggravating. But in these corners, make sure you kind of massage this up into this corner and massage it this way, just to make sure you're tucked in the corner. And same way with this bend right here. Make sure you got, you know, I kind of pulled up like this just to make sure I got it tucked in there. But I'm about halfway down the, I guess, the A-pillar or whatever. So I just got to go there and down the rest of it, which the rest of it after this piece right here is easy. I just got to tuck it into that little track right there. Whew. Get back with you when I get it down to the bottom. All right, I'm down this A-pillar portion, and I have a feeling the hardest part is going to be right just below this surface, because I can't get my hands in there or nothing. So it's going to take me a minute to get that tucked in, but everything else is looking good. I got this corner all nice and tucked in there. All this is all the way down there. Yeah. Whew. I'll get back with you in a minute when I figure this right here out. All right, a little bit of progress, a little bit of setback. I'm gonna show you what's up. I got all of the channel in. I got all of the channel and stuff in. I went ahead and put this piece on the outside. It just clips in. It just snaps in like the other ones pulls out. Because I was trying to see, I roll the window up and it's hanging. I don't know where it's hanging on. But let me see. See? I can go up and it stops. Play with it a little bit and it kind of goes through it, but then it stops again like something's grabbing. I don't know, I might have something down in there rubbing something. I gotta figure out what that is. But yeah, all the channel and stuff's in. Now I'm finna find out what the crap is holding this door or keeping this window from rolling all the way up. Take a step forward and take a step back. All right, I'll get back with you in a minute. I'll let you know if I find out what it is that's holding this door or that's keeping this window from rolling up. It's aggravating, boy, I tell you. That's why I hated doing that channel on the other car. I'm glad I did it because it was, you know, craggly and stuff, but it's so freaking aggravating. So when I figure this out, I'll get back with you. Well, I cannot figure out what's going on with this thing. I can't. There's a window, I can roll it down. Go down, it's in the track, no problem. Then I keep hitting like every time I go around to this point right here, it seems like I just get, it's a catch in it somehow. Well, I'm gonna try resetting the little guides or whatever to see if that does anything, but really getting pissed. Well, I couldn't find what the heck it was. So I'm putting the door together. Evidently there's a catch in there or something. Whatever, I'll replace it if it breaks. And it's just the handle or whatever, so might not be too much to it. So I'm gonna put the door and stuff back together and show you how it looks afterwards. Well, got everything back together. And yeah, I'm gonna have to mess with this door a little later because it'll roll down fine, but no problem. And it goes back up. Seems like I just keep hitting that little catch in it or something. It's like I don't know what it is. Yep. Not sure, because if I come back, it's not gonna go around and hit that same spot each time. I don't know if it's the mechanism or what, and I don't believe it was doing that before. So if you have any suggestions or whatever, or think that you know what it might be, yeah, comment on that bad boy, because I'm gonna probably break this thing back down when I get another opportunity to, because I'm not gonna be rolling this down back and forth no time soon. But anyway, it's all back together, works good, in the track, like it's supposed to be. A little light on it. See, everything's in there like it's supposed to be. all along the track. I had to cut that little edge right there to get this to sit up flat because it was going behind this. So I just cut the little edge right there off, smoothed it up so it'll fit up nice and tight right in the seam right there. Yeah, that's the outside. Looks good. Like I was saying, this wasn't nothing. It just snaps down into place. Wasn't nothing to that. But just make sure all your little tabs on the inside of this thing are on the inside portion of the door. Yeah, looks good. I like it. Now, I'm just gonna replace this little door seal right there, and I'm gonna call this right here good. Now, I know you don't really want to see that portion of it, so that's another little quick one. I'm gonna do the other door here in a little bit, and I'll be done with this. So until we figure out what we're gonna do next on this thing, peace.